Kevin O'Leary here. He's helping build a large-scale data center in Utah, which are expected to generate massive energy capacity, and he joins us now. Kevin, what happened on Friday to your project?
We got the MIDA designation, very important. The challenge we have against the Chinese is they're building 10x the power we are. They build a gig, another gig, another gig. We've been stalled out. We've had permitting problems across the country. Utah stepped up and said, look, we can compete. Not only do we have the land, 40,000 acres, we've got a pipeline running through the land, and we have this designation that can accelerate permitting. It's really about how do we catch up with the Chinese are doing, because most people don't like data centers for good reason. You tap it to the grid, and all of a sudden the electrical costs for their church and the community and the residents all go up, and that's why there's been a lot of pushback. Not in this case. We're building power from scratch from the pipeline. And by the time...
the pipeline is natural gas?
Natural gas, and we're going to burn it with turbines clean. But we can also give back to the grid. That's good for the community. But for the country, we need to compete with China. We need AI compute power. And so where do you put that? You put that in data centers. This is 40,000 acres designated for a massive project. We're going to start with around 3 gigs, which is a ton. And obviously the hyperscalers, and I would argue the government itself, the Pentagon, maybe the Department of War. This is going to be a very secure site.
So we know this, when you talk about estimated tech company investment capital spending, for the U.S., we have $527 billion. China has $70 billion. So right now, we seem to have more of the investment. They don't worry about red tape in China. They are the red tape.
Well,
and they never lay it down.
That's our problem. The big guy in China, the supreme leader, says, put a data center there.
Yeah.
We can't let them beat us in AI, because the future conflicts of the world, even the one you're seeing right now, is really compute-driven. All these drones attacking everywhere, and robotics in the future. We need to lead in AI in perpetuity. Data centers are what we need, and we need them now, and Utah stepped up.
So now we have people running against data centers. In Maine, they're trying to put a data center, and they said, no, you don't. But the president had executive order said if you build a data center, you have to provide the power. Why doesn't that solve things? You did both, but if that mandate's out there, wouldn't that stop the protests?
Well, the problem is you have to find the power. If you don't have nat gas pipeline very close to the site, there is no way to get power because you can't tap.
And it wouldn't be cost effective to build it?
Yeah, I mean, these are billions of dollars. You need everything. You need a willing government, both a municipal government, you need the state, you need the feds. But Utah was special. This MIDA designation is about taking military land and almost repurposing it for the benefit of the nation. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Governor Cox, Speaker Schultz, these were the team, you know, President Adams. I met with them only 5 months ago, and they said, we can do it in Utah. We care about the military. There's a long history in the military. There's Hill Air Force bases there. And they said, we want to build this thing. Can you do it? I said, I've got the team. I can raise the capital. Do you have the land? And they said, 40,000 acres. I don't think there's a bigger facility in the world than this. And it shows the Chinese and the rest of the world we're not messing around. We're going to get this done and move it forward and provide the compute power to our AI companies that defend the country.
Kevin, it's awesome. And you know what I love, too? You got to build it with American workers, and they're going to need some plumbers and pipe fitters and everything else, right?
Thousands of them.
You got
thousands.
Kevin, great to see you. You never
care.
stop. It's unbelievable.